Hi, this is Sherry. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about essential oils and getting back to the basics. We're going to talk about all sorts of fun things like what are essential oils, how to safely use essential oils, how they're different from carrier oil, and we're going to talk about some of the more popular essential oils and how to use them and get the most bang out of your buck. All right, so we're going to talk about a lot of fun things. I want to tell you a little bit about me before we get started. I am the brains behind overthrowmartha.com. A lot of people ask me where I got that name. The name is actually a joke. I was at work and I was all the time making and creating. I say that I'm a maker. I had a lot of friends asking me for recipes for this or that, and they started calling me Martha. And I hated it. I absolutely detested the name. And so finally, one of my friends stood up and she was like, "She's not Martha. She's going to overthrow Martha." And it stuck. And I got behind that because I like that. I said, I can totally go with this. So that's the name of the blog. That's how it started. Now, let's get to the good stuff. So what are essential oils? Essential oils are a highly concentrated aromatic essence of trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses, resins, and flowers. They're basically any part of the plant that has a particular constituent. Now, constituent is a property of the plant, and the properties can change. Like the flower will be different from the root, and the stem will be different from the leaf. It's really, really fascinating. It's a whole different other story, but the way that it technically works is these master distillers, they know what parts of the plant produce these constituents, and so they'll distill either the whole plant or specific parts of the plant to give us the best quality essential oils that we can get. Now, essential oils have been around forever, so in plant form, plants have been around longer than humans. So our bodies have been made and tailored to use plant matter. So essential oils fall right into that. Our bodies know what to do with them. Essential oils are nature's defense mechanisms and protective mechanisms. So they work in our bodies the same way as they do a plant. So they penetrate the cell membranes and disperse into our blood and our tissues. Just one drop of essential oil contains 40 million trillion molecules that affect the body at a cellular level. These particles are one of the few things small enough to cross our blood-brain barrier. Now, as a nurse, that's huge to me, that it crosses our blood-brain barrier. Not a lot of things do. So this means that essential oils are super strong and they're super therapeutic. Their purpose is to help support all of our body systems by keeping our bodies clean and balanced and helping to support our systems into functioning how they should. Now, the key to producing therapeutic grade essential oils is to preserve as many of these delicate compounds as possible, because even the smallest compound will play an important role in the therapeutic value of an essential oil. So, not all essential oils are created equal. And we're going to talk about that in a minute, but first we're going to talk about something important too. Essential oils versus carrier oils. I get this question a lot. A lot of people think carrier oils are essential oils or vice versa. They're not. They're completely different. Essential oils are concentrated plant matter. Carrier oils are kind of more like a diluted version. They're not as therapeutic as essential oils. They do have some therapeutic value, but essential oils tend to be more powerful. And that's why you only need one drop of most essential oils. Now, they're also not greasy. Now, if you take coconut oil into your hand and you rub it, you'll realize that your palms are now very greasy. Whereas if you take lavender and you put one drop of lavender or 10 drops of lavender in your hand and you rub them together, they're going to not be greasy. They're going to be dry. It's going to absorb very well into your body. Carrier oils often can clog pores. You will not get that same thing with essential oils. They don't clog pores. Now, carrier oils are essential though because they have a couple different functions. They dilute essential oils, which is essential for certain ones we call them the hot oils, like peppermint, because if you put it on your skin undiluted, it can burn. So we definitely want to dilute the hot oils. We also want to maybe carry it further. We want to make a lotion because we want to cover our whole body with this particular, like lavender. We want lavender lotion. It will help disperse the lavender over the whole body. Another reason would be because we want to save some money. We'll get more into that later too, but diluting essential oils is a great way to stretch your dollar. Now, this is a quick guide to essential oil or to carrier oils. These pictures are some carrier oils that I have in my home. The bottom is a carrier oil that I actually made, so out of using dried herbs. So not everybody wants to do that, so you can actually just buy some on Amazon or at your local Whole Foods, and you can get high quality products that are easy to find. And you can look at this chart and see which essential oils you think you may want. My tip for you is to know that your skin on your face may react differently than the skin on your body. For me, my skin on my body, I can use any of these oils and I'm fine. But the skin on my face is very sensitive, so I only really use jojoba, rose hips, and almond oil on my face. There are some oils that I just cannot use at all, and that would be olive oil. If I put olive oil anywhere on my body, I will break out. So you have to kind of play with the carrier oils and find out which one works right for you. But most people really love coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba, and grapeseed. So those are good places to start. If you have no idea, I would definitely choose one of those. So what is a carrier oil? Carrier oils actually don't even have to be oils. They can be aloe vera, rose water, vitamin E, fruit. For instance, I take avocados and bananas that are ripe and I squish them up, put a couple drops of essential oil in them, and then put them on my face or my hair for a beauty treatment. They work awesome. It's fantastic. You might also have a lotion or a body butter that you love and you don't want to give it up, you don't want to DIY, so you can just add essential oils to your lotions and you can get good quality results that way. So basically, a carrier oil is anything that dilutes and carries the essential oil further. Important to look for cold pressed, unrefined, and organic items to use as a carrier oil. The reason why is because if you're going to use high quality essential oils, then you probably want to use high quality carrier oils too. It's kind of like why would you go buy a grass-fed organic hamburger and then only use pesticide-ridden lettuce, tomato, and sugary bun? You know, you want the whole thing to be the same, right? Right. Young Living also sells a nice blend at a convenient pump called V6, and you'll see that on the back of the Young Living bottles. It will say dilute 50% with V6. That's just their carrier oil. You can use any kind of carrier oil you want, coconut oil, almond oil, whatever. It doesn't matter. We use carrier oils to dilute our essential oils and then spread them over larger areas and to dilute hot oils. Diluting does not mean reducing effectiveness. A lot of people ask me about this, and it's actually the opposite. If you're diluting per the instructions on the bottle or a little bit more, diluting an oil can actually make it last longer because you get a time release. If you put like a drop of essential oil in a cup of coconut oil, yeah, you might not get the same kind of therapeutic value in that sense because there's really hardly any essential oil in that carrier oil. But if you're diluting it, 200%, you should be fine. Now, this is Mr. Gary Young, and we're going to talk about the Young Living difference. The Seed to Seal promise is one of the big reasons why I chose Young Living. There was two reasons: my cat and the Seed to Seal promise. Cats don't do well with essential oils, and Young Living is one of the only recommended ones for cats. So I went with Young Living for my fur babies and because of the Seed to Seal promise. So the Seed to Seal promise is so cool, guys. Young Living is the oldest essential oil company. They've done tons of research. They have their own labs. They really are pushing the boundaries, and they're really putting the other essential oil companies to shame. They are the only company that actually owns and operates their own farms. And they offer something called the Seed to Seal Guarantee. It's a promise from Gary Young, from Young Living, that we are going to be getting the highest quality products that are actually grown beyond organic standards. So how do they show this? Because Young Living does not have the USDA organic seal. They do something better. They open up their farms to us. So we know where they're located at. We are welcome to come anytime. You and I, we could all get together and we can go walking down to the farm in Utah, and we could go pull weeds, cut lavender, distill lavender, bottle lavender, plant lavender. Depending on the time of year, we're going to be doing something different. So that's such a cool idea. And I'm really excited because I'm going to the Utah farm in September, and I'm going to go harvest some lavender. So I can't wait. So they're really open about their farming practices, and they let us be part of it. And why that's so important is because since we can go anytime, there's 100% accountability. It's not like they can spray pesticides on their products and no one will see, because there's people there all the time and people can just show up. So don't you think that if they were doing something that wasn't kosher, that somebody would be saying something? I think so. We like to talk. I know that if I went to the farm and I saw them spraying pesticides, I would come back and tell you guys this is all a big fat lie. But it's not. It's such the truth. Everybody who's gone to the farms come back more in love with Young Living and more impressed with the quality of the products. So nobody has a quality, nobody has the commitment like Young Living. Now, how to use essential oils. There's basically 3 ways to use essential oils: topically, aromatherapy, and ingestion. We're going to talk about each one. Topically, put oils on your skin. It's also known as transdermal. Essential oils are very rapidly absorbed by your skin. Now, this makes sense because the skin is the largest organ system in the body. We can apply oils to the VitaFlex points on our feet or hands that relate to the organ systems which activate their reflexes. Now, basically what that means is, and if you're familiar with acupuncture or reflexology, if you're familiar with reflexology, then you know that there are certain points on the foot that correspond to certain organ systems. So if you push on that organ system, then or on the foot, then the actual organ will respond. This is actual science. We know it's true. So the same idea applies to the oils. So for instance, maybe you know somebody who snores. Now the head is related to the big toe on the foot. So if you put Valor essential oil on the big toe, you might notice a reduction in snoring. Just saying. So that's kind of how VitaFlex works. I was skeptical at first, but I started using it and it has absolutely blown my mind. Now, if you're not familiar with VitaFlex, you maybe don't want to go that far, just put the oils on your feet. If you don't know where they go, just put it on your foot, because your feet are a great way to absorb oils into your body, because there's over 2,000 pores on each foot. So it's a quick and easy way to get the oils in your bloodstream. You can also bathe in the oils. I really like to mix up to 20 drops of lavender or stress away in Epsom salt and then pour it into my bathtub. It is the most relaxing way to end your day, and you will love it and you will sleep like a baby, and it's fantastic. If you have any questions about dilution, always look at the back of your Young Living bottle, because there's instructions on the back which will show you exactly how to dilute them. And the instructions will be a minimum, so you can dilute it further if you want, but definitely consider the instructions on the back a minimum guideline. Aromatherapy is another way that you can use your Young Living essential oils. You can either inhale or diffuse. One of the ways that I like to use my oils is I carry them in my purse. Some of my favorites to carry in my purse are Dejai's, Stress Away, and Lavender, and frankincense. Those are almost always in my purse. If I maybe am feeling a little bit stressed about something, I'll pull my lavender out and I'll take 5 deep inhalations directly from the bottle. Now, if you don't want to look like a complete total weirdo snuffing out of a bottle, you can put them on your hand and then cup over your nose and breathe in that way. That's a great way to do it. Some people have USB diffusers for their laptops, and they'll use those as well since they're on the go. So the why this works so well is because scent is really the only way that our limbic center responds. So our limbic center is our emotional center of our brain. It's how mood is regulated. So if you really are having a mood-related goal, you really need to think about using a diffuser or diffuser necklace or something like that. Mood-related goals are really, 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 really important to breathe in the oils. You also may want to think about a diffuser necklace. I love my diffuser necklaces. I have a few. I like to use them to, like if I know I'm gonna have a stressful day, I'll put lavender in it and I'll wear it on my neck, and then it has a constant all-day supply of lavender aromatherapy. It's awesome. If you in our Facebook group, Kimberly, she has a wonderful site with some diffuser necklaces, so check her out. Now, 75% of American homes use synthetic air fresheners. A lot of them contain horrible chemicals that may be related to cancer. So I have thrown away all of my Febreze, my Glade plugins, and I'm using now essential oils. And let me tell you, I love it. My house smells better and feels healthier. When I look for products and I see that word fragrance, I cringe, because my research has shown me that when you see that word fragrance or you see the word perfume, that is really a loophole for companies to put whatever they want. So let's say the ingredients are coconut oil and beeswax and shea butter, and you're like, oh, those are great. And then they add fragrance. That fragrance could mean that there's formaldehyde and all sorts of different types of products in there that are synthetic or toxic. And they don't have to disclose that information to anybody because it's proprietary information. All right. Tinting is great too. You can put water in a hot bowl, put a couple drops of essential oils into the water, and then you put a towel over your head, make a tent over the bowl, and do several deep inhalations. It really helps open up the lungs and the alveoli in the lungs to get that essential oil deep into the lung and into the bloodstream. Another way is ingestion. Now, I really don't recommend ingestion for any other kind of essential oil except for Young Living, because we know from the Seed to Sale Promise that they are grown beyond organic standards. Most other companies, if you call them and ask them where they got their oils, they're third party. They don't own their own farms, so they bought them from somebody else. And they won't disclose the information or sometimes even what country those oils came from, where Young Living publishes a book with that information. So totally different ballgame. I like to use essential oils. I ingest frankincense every day personally in my water or juice. And then if I start to feel down, I'll take some thieves or peppermint and put that in my tea. I really like vegetable capsules as well. What I do is I put a couple drops of, let's say, lavender, lemon, and peppermint into a capsule, and then I'll fill the rest up with carrier oil, either coconut oil or olive oil, and I'll take it that way. Avocado oil is also another great option. And then honey or coconut oil is another great way to take your essential oils, because you can just put it in a spoon, drop some essential oils onto the spoon, and take it. Now, that can shock some people with the taste because, like I said, essential oils are concentrated plant matter. So it can be a little bit of a party in your mouth, but it's very effective. Another way that you can do this, if you're brave, is to put some essential oils underneath your tongue. It's one of the fastest ways to absorb essential oil into your body. What I have been told is that if you have a goal for your body and that goal happens to be above your waist, then you should take your essential oils via honey or coconut oil or under the tongue. If your goal is below the waist, then you should try a vegetable capsule. Remember to read the back of your bottles to get proper usage guidelines for ingestion for your particular essential oil. Now, I want to talk to you about cold water diffusers. These are a great way to get a great value for your essential oils. You can put 3 to 5 drops in your diffuser and it will fill up your bedroom with a wonderful fresh scent. If you have a larger area, you may want to use more essential oils to cover the larger area. Now, each essential oil has a value. So say you diffuse joy. Joy is very uplifting. Then you can also diffuse peppermint, that's energy, or lavender for relaxation. So each one has a specific goal to support a specific mood. So this is really great to know, especially if you're hosting like a dinner party, because you can diffuse joy if you want to have a very uplifting party, or peppermint if you want to have a very energetic party. Now, I really recommend cold water diffusers because any heat will degrade your essential oils, so it will start to destroy the therapeutic value. Now, we're going to talk about our everyday oils. So, you have heard people say there's an oil for that? Well, there really is, and it's probably one of these oils in this picture right here. So, let me talk to you a little bit about them. First is lavender. It's known as the Swiss Army knife of oils. It is one of the most versatile oils that you can find, and there's over 300 uses for lavender alone. It is one of the safest oils, and it can be applied undiluted to your skin. This is also very safe for children and pets as well. Now, 300 uses for this is way too much. I can't put it all on this slide. I will say that I use this all the time for my DIY beauty products. It goes into every single one of my skincare products. It's good for every type of skin. It's amazing. I also use it a lot for relaxation, sleep. I use it for sometimes even just because I like it. I think it smells really good. So definitely there's lots of reasons to use lavender. And then it also helps to support normal body functions. So there's also some health benefits to using lavender as well. Peppermint. Peppermint is super strong. You definitely need to dilute peppermint because it will knock you down if you try to use it by itself. I was using one day for my head. I put it on my temples and I used it undiluted. I cried for about 10 minutes. My eyes watered because it was so strong. So I personally need about a 75% dilution for peppermint, but a 50% might work fine for you. Peppermint is fabulous for digestion, minor aches and pains. Clint loves peppermint. It is his favorite. He uses it all the time. We use it for concentration, for energy. You can use it to help curb your appetite. There's so many uses for peppermint. Really, it's amazing. I also really like to put it in like DIY chapstick. I like peppermint cinnamon body butter. Like it's amazing. You will love the peppermint. It smells better than any peppermint that I have ever smelled before. Lemon is another great one. Lemon is actually cold pressed from the rind and not the pulp. So it is full of vitamins and antioxidants, and that has really helped to support our immune systems and help them function properly. I like to add lemon to my water. I just think it tastes good. Now, if you do add it to your water, make sure that you're using glass or stainless steel. Do not use a plastic cup. Do not use a styrofoam cup because it will break down those items. I always recommend to use it topically at 50% dilution because it is pretty strong. It actually can have some bleaching qualities to your skin for some people. So that's why I always say to use it diluted. You don't want to use it neat. Neat means use undiluted. So always dilute. Also, another thing to note is that citrus oils, all of them have photosensitive properties, so you can increase your risk of sunburn if you're using citrus oils in an area where the sun hits. So be mindful of that. I also really like to use this for removing stains, adhesives. I use it in cleaning products all the time. It's great to remove grease. Love my lemon. Tea tree, which is also known as Melaleuca A. It's a very versatile oil. It helps to digest fungus and yeast, and you really do need to dilute this one as well. It's pretty strong. I like to use this for blemishes. It really just like takes the blemishes away. You can also use this. I have an ouchie salve on my blog, and I use that all the time for any cuts or scrapes that we have. Frankincense is my jam. I could not live without my frankincense. There's a shirt that says I Heart Frank, and I really want it. This is a very valuable oil. It's highly sought after. Young Living has access to some of the frankincense that nobody else has access to, and it's super high quality. Frankincense helps mature skin especially. I use it also. Lavender and frankincense go into every single one of my beauty products because of the extreme ability it has to tighten skin and help reduce the wrinkles in the aging process. So heck yeah, I put it in everything. It's very gentle. It can also be used neat on the skin, but it is a rather expensive oil. So most people choose to dilute it just to stretch your dollar a little bit more. It can help with aging. So like I said, it's all my beauty products. It can help with relaxation. It can help with bug bites. It's extremely versatile. It is just as versatile as lavender. I like to say that if you don't know which oil to use lavender or frankincense because they're amazing. Amazing. And I drink this every day. I drink it every day. It helps me to relax, and it also helps to maintain a normal cellular regeneration. Thieves. Now, Thieves is something that people have gone crazy over. There's like a cult following for Thieves, and there's a reason for it. It kind of smells like gingerbread and Christmas, and it's lovely, but it's also awesome. It's one of the most researched essential oils that we have. It is highly effective in supporting immune health and digesting viruses and bacteria. So this is one of the hot oils, so it does need to be diluted at 50% or more. I like to put Thieves in my tea. It's delicious. I diffuse it. I put it on my feet. If you go to homemademommy.net and you look up her immune boosting foot rub, it's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. You can use Thieves in your diffuser necklace to help kind of create a little safety bubble for yourself. It's great. So you'll love Thieves too. Everybody loves Thieves. I haven't met anybody who doesn't love Thieves. Panaway is a blend of 4 oils: wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. It does exactly what it sounds like. It relieves aches and discomforts. This is one of Clint's favorites. He begs me for Panaway massages after he gets back from firefighting. He loves it. It's massage, but he says this really kind of like dives deep into the muscles and helps everything kind of relax. He used it a lot too after he had he broke his foot. He fell off of a 2nd-story building while he was working as a firefighter, and he broke his foot, and he used Panaway a lot, and he said that helped him quite a bit with some of the aches and pains. Purification is another great essential oil. This is one of my favorites. It removes odor smells. I use it all the time in my house because I have 3 kitty cats and a dog and a stinky firefighter. So purification is often in my diffuser. It helps to remove odors. You can also use it for bug bites. I use it on my dog all the time. It actually has some great properties to help repel bugs. So I spray it on my dog because not only is it a wonderful deodorizer for him, but it also helps keep the fleas away. Love it. So I use purification a lot. Stress away. Now this one has a few of my favorite essential oils. It's got copaiba, which is, oh my god, the best essential oil ever. And then lime, ocotillo, vanilla, and cedarwood. It helps to melt away stress and tension. I like to wear it as a perfume. I put, there's these roller fit mints. You get one in your premium starter kit, and it makes this bottle into a roller ball. So a roller bottle. So you put the little roller ball on the top, and then I carry it in my purse, and then I'll just like roll it on my neck, on my chest, and on my wrist, and then it's great. It makes an amazing vanilla lime sugar scrub or bath salts. It's fantastic. Now, Joy is a blend of 10 essential oils. This is very uplifting. It helps to bring joy into your life and inspire romance. It's beautiful, darling. I haven't tried this. Clint told me I couldn't tell. I had to tell you this. He is not grumpy, so I don't put Joy in his boxers, but I know some people who have done that with their husbands. This oil has been used to help uplift moods at dinner parties. You can rub it on your chest. It's very uplifting. Citrus Fresh is another great essential oil. It is a blend of orange, tangerine, mandarin, grapefruit, lemon, and spearmint. It helps to purify the air and energize the brain. It really helps with creativity a lot. I just use this a lot of times when I'm writing my blog posts or I'm making up my DIY recipes. I love this oil. Use it again for, dilute it for topical use like we did with lemon, just because of the photosensitivity. It's super yummy in water too. I use this with lemon to make my dish soap, and oh my god, it's amazing. It's so good. Now, if you do purchase a premium starter kit, you'll get these things. Now, they're little energy drinks. Some people call them Ninjexia, some people call them Ninja. Clint put his foot down and said, we call them Ninja in this house because it sounds cool. So these are the Ninja drinks. This is a superfood. It's made with wolfberries from China, and they're very, very hard to get, but they are one of the most powerful antioxidants that you can buy. 1 ounce of the Ninja Red will give your body vital antioxidants and natural energy. You'll get 2 sample packs in your kit. My recommendation to you is just try them for taste. You will not see the benefits for them. Most people don't see the benefits with them with the 2 packs. You really need to give it about 2 weeks to really see a difference. And it's amazing the difference that it can make. Now, Young Living membership, how do you get started? You can save 24% off the retail value by starting as a member. And this picture is our premium starter kit. So you can see everything that comes in it. You have your diffuser, your 2 packs of the Ninja Red, you have your sample packs, and then all your oils here. So it's a really great value. Now, so you can get your hands on these amazing oils in 2 ways. You can enroll as a retail customer, but you're going to pay full price. You can enroll as a wholesale member, which you'll get 24% off every purchase in the store for the lifetime of your membership. Now, there's no obligation to sell or do anything like that if you are a wholesale membership. You do have the option to refer friends to earn cash, and you have the option of starting a business if you wanted to, but it's all up to you what you do. The only requirement is that you spend $50 a year, 50 PV a year to maintain your membership. In Young Living, $50 equals about 50 PV. So the exception is if you're buying some of the diffusers, they're usually half PV, or anything on sale. Anything on sale is not full product value. Just about everyone who enrolls with us tends to enroll with one of the premium starter kits just because of the tremendous value. They're about 50% off the retail value. Now, the classic premium starter kit, which was the first one, the first picture we saw, has a 5 milliliter bottle of every one of the 10 everyday oils we talked about. These 5 ml bottles, when you buy replacements, they're typically 15. So there's about 80 to 100 drops in a 5 ml bottle, and about 250 to 300 drops in a 15 ml bottle. Those typically last me a while. I go crazy over lavender, so I'll blow through that. The quickest I've ever blown through a bottle of lavender was about a 15 ml bottle. It's about a month and a half. So that tells you a little bit about how much you can use them. I did go through one 5 ml bottle in 2 weeks, but that was rare. Most of mine lasted months. The Citrus Fresh is a bonus oil. You get your two samples of the Ninja Red, a home diffuser, or you can upgrade to the aroma diffuser, but I really like the home diffuser. It's my favorite. The whole kit is worth $300, but it's only $150 with the home diffuser. And you also get a sponsor. So a sponsor is a person who you can turn to for questions or concerns. They help guide you through the Young Living product line, and they're just there to help support you and make sure that you're happy and comfortable using your oils. You're given the seed to seal promise. The seed to seal promise is only when you buy directly from Young Living. There unfortunately have been a lot of tampering with third-party products. You can just go on YouTube and search it and see what happens when you buy essential oils on Amazon or eBay. There's tests that will show that they've been highly diluted, or they're not even Young Living oils anymore. So Young Living cannot be held responsible for people tampering with their products. And unfortunately, a lot of the times, the way that these people have set up their products to sell them, it looks like they're being sold from Young Living. And in tiny little words at the very bottom, you'll see that they're not. You can earn different free promotional items every month with qualifying orders. This month we have, for March 2015, we have Majorum Ortho Ease Massage Oil, which Clint is so excited about, and Idaho Balsam Fir, which I need more of anyways, so I'm really excited. And then you're also eligible for Essential Rewards. So now, Essential Rewards is only offered to Young Living wholesale members. It is absolutely the best way to get the most bang for your buck. So it's a monthly auto ship program where you have a products. You have to spend $50 or 50 PV a month for Essential Rewards. For a membership, it's a 50 PV a year. For ER, it's 50 PV a month. But if you spend 50 PV a month, you can change your products every month. So you never have to buy the same thing twice. You can easily replace your chemical-filled products, like your air fresheners, your cleaners, your toothpaste, your shampoo. Young Living has a full product supplement line, beauty line, cleaning line, and then all the essential oils. So you can find something for you to replace all of the junk that you may be taking now. It's just something that's clean and healthy and good for your family. And by doing this, you're going to accumulate reward points, which you can use to pick your free products on future orders. And you get a cheaper flat rate shipping when you use your ER order. So it's simple, it's easy to use. This little graphic here on the side will show you that you get how much you get back. So it's 10% for the first 6 months. After 6 months to a year, it's 15% back. And after a year, it's 20% back. It's huge, guys. And a lot of times they'll even give you reward points to bump up your ER reward points. It's awesome. So that's it. That's the class. Thank you for coming. If you have any questions, please contact the person who invited you or stop by my blog, overthrowmartha.com, and shoot me an email and I can get back to you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And again, just a reminder, I am not a doctor and I cannot cure, treat, prescribe, diagnose, or anything like that. So please do not send me any email saying I have this condition, give me something to use for it. You can use the Essential Oil Pocket Reference Guide, and you can also use the oil testimony site. It's oil-testimonies.com, and they can help you get a better idea of what you might want to use for your particular goals. But if you have any questions, please let me know. And again, thank you for coming. Bye-bye.